Okay, what we have here is a switch loop for a four-way switch. Okay, so we'll start with putting our ground wires together here. You always got to either put a crimp sleeve or a wire nut on your ground wires. Okay. So we'll get our ground wires down here out of the way. I've got back in here so it's out of the way of everything. Okay. Oh, I gotta push this down again here. I just had to pull that jacket back down a little bit there. Okay, we'll push our ground wire back. Now we'll put our, in the first switch, the black feed wire goes to that white switch wire. So we're going to wire nut these two together because they're going to go all the way down to the third switch. So we'll just wire nut these together. This is one example where the white wire would be live here in the country I was born in. Make sure it's nice and tight. And we can push this back into our box here. Now this is a four-way switch. It has 4 terminals. So one set of travelers go on the top, the other set of travelers go on the bottom. And I'll show you what happens now. when the switch is up, the two travelers are like this. Now when the switch is down, I'll show you what that does. It crosses the travelers like that. So that's what happens inside the four-way switch. Unlike a double pole switch, which has 4 screws, they can look alike, but they are different. So the way to hook this device up is, now this one is a pressure plate connection terminal here. Okay. Okay, so we'll put our ground wire under the green screw here, under the pressure plate. Okay, we'll take our red and black from one set here. We'll put black over here. And we'll put our red from this pair of wires over here. And make sure, I can be slightly longer there. Okay. Okay, I want to make sure I get that insulation up to the bottom of the pressure plate there, but not under it. So right there is where I want it. Okay, now we'll put our red from our other traveler down here. And I'll make sure our insulation is not pinched under the pressure plate, which it isn't. And we'll turn our switch around. And we'll put our black. I'll make sure it's long enough to get. Yep, it's long enough. And my ground wire got twisted in there, so I had to loosen this up. Take it out, and we'll put it on underneath everything here. So that is how the four-way switch is hooked up. Now I'll show you how the second three-way switch is hooked up. This is our second three-way switch here. think we can pull the slack up a little bit. Okay, now this wire goes on our common screw here. It's the white, and the red and the black is the traveler. Okay, so first we'll clip our ground wire back a little bit. We'll put our bare wire around our green screw. Okay, our grounding the strap of the switch. And our red and black are travelers. It doesn't matter which terminal you put them on, as long as it's not the common one. The common one will be either a darker brass or it'll be black. Okay, there's our traveler wire, the black. Swing this around. And we'll put our red over here on this other traveler wire here. We'll loop our wire the direction that the screw turns. Okay, there's our traveler, our other traveler. Now this is our common. Remember, back in the first switch, the black feed wire from the power went to the white switch wire, so it comes all the way over to this third switch. Power goes in the common and out the common, and the four-way switch just crisscrosses the travelers. Okay, now I'll show you up close what it all looks like all done. So this is our first three-way switch. The black is being fed from the single pole switch. Power is going to the common, and the red and black travelers are on the traveler screws up above on this three-way. And you can see where the black power is coming to that black screw, which is our common, coming from the single pole switch. See how I made a loop and put it around that screw? And it goes back to the power. And our white wire coming back from the three-way switch is going to the black one, going to the light, and that is this right here. Alrighty, so that is how a four-way switch loop is wired here in the country I was born in. Peace. Thanks for watching.